Are you feeling better at least?
Yeah, and didn't really feel bad. So, and I was trying to be nice and not get too sick. I can hear it without that. It's pretty loud.
You can hear it from my headphones.
I can hear it. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the podcast. This is episode 31 of It's All Fish and Chips, the podcast. We're officially in, I would guess, middle age at this point. I don't know. Yeah, I'd say middle age.
We're only
Bubby's-
going to go to 60 episodes.
We're going to 60 and then we're going to die. So we got that going for us, which is great.
You know what else we got going for us?
Yeah. Hold on, I'm getting to that.
Okay, I won't
This
steal
is
your
a
thunder.
very exciting episode here from our recent history because we have all 4 members of the original cast here with us live in studio today.
What?
Starting immediately to my left, still wearing his Kansas City jersey because he is so proud. We've got Bubby.
I sleep in it.
This is just his pajamas.
Right.
Just rolls in his pajamas.
Just roll out and come to the
Like
podcast.
Bubby just gets up, does the podcast, goes back to bed, waits another week. That's his whole plan. Next to Bubby, making a record-setting, I think for him, 4 appearances in a row. We've got Tyler
I
checking
didn't like
his...
Bim Apple.
Oh, shit, fire.
I'll do it every time to you.
Even though I'm ready for a gong-banging good time, it's going to get even better with our next guest here. Direct from quarantine, we've got Amanda.
Hi.
And that brings it back around to me. This is a very special episode. Carol, if you were listening, this is the one. We're finally getting to it. We like to tease things for like 5 episodes and then finally get to it. I did not get the second half of this, and I will explain in a moment. So sitting in front of us, 3 on the table there and 1 in front of me are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 precariously perched Dixie cups that are about to fall over. In each of these Dixie cups, you will find a flavor of cereal.
Okay.
This is a blind taste test
Okay.
to see if you can identify the cereal. And we're going to go on the honor system here. Okay, I'm not gonna make everybody write things down. So what we're going to do is the top cup is empty.
Because we don't know how to write.
Well, we don't know. Some of us are illiterate, and I don't want to point fingers, but his name's Tyler.
Ecstasy.
So in each one of those cups is a flavor of cereal. Now there are no like loose cannons in here. There's no Special K, no like flavors you won't know,
Okay.
no off
But I
brands.
only eat the Special K.
Carol sent this?
Carol sent all these. I have so many little packs of cereal. You guys can take some home with you, or I'm just going to bring them down for snacks as we.
I'm
do
not
the
falling
podcast.
for that again. Your wife got
Nothing
mad at me
shrimp,
last
right?
time.
Yeah, no, these are up for grabs. Unlike the shots, which were not up for grabs. Bobby took them anyway.
You told me to.
What'd you say, Amanda?
No shrimp, right?
No shrimp. We are
good.
shrimp.
Thank God.
As far as I know, none of this cereal contains
We'll
shrimp.
find out.
We do have squid jerky, though.
These are all cereals you should know.
Okay.
Okay. I did want to throw in a mix, a loose one, but I had way too many damn cereals, so I really just.
Are these in the same order?
They are in the same order. So everybody has the same cereal in the same order. So you're gonna take the top cup up. You're not gonna look.
Yep. Is
Take-
the top cup empty?
The top cup is empty.
Yeah.
So you're gonna take that off.
Okay.
Remove the cereal. Put the top cup back. Shotgun it, and then think in your head what you're gonna get, and then one of us will take a guess and reveal the cereal, and then we'll say whether we got it or not.
Everything's going to be minty.
Okay.
So can I pull it towards me?
You can pull it towards. Just be careful because it is a precarious thing. Now,
okay.
in honor of this, talk amongst yourself for 1 second.
Okay. This is
Self.
Yeah. Maybe my favorite cereal's in here. You think my favorite cereal's in here?
I also figured, what's the point of cereal if we don't have milk? So I got little milks for everybody. Yeah. I couldn't find the little. Okay, first of all, I couldn't find the little cartons,
Yeah.
like the little ones you get at school. So I bought the bigger ones here. I got 2 wholes and two half and half, 2%, half and half. I got you some half and half. It's gonna be real thick. There's a buttermilk. There's a buttermilk, a half and half. An eggnog.
Oh, just so thick. Everything's
Yeah.
so thick.
Amanda, which one would you like?
I cannot have one,
Okay.
but thank you.
Bubby,
2%.
2%. Tyler?
Give me that red top, baby.
Yeah, yeah, I'll go with you. Tyler and I will be going the. Now, I do also
nice
do
and
not know the
cold.
order.
Okay.
I do have a slight cheat on this in that I know what cereals are in here, but I'll be real honest with you. I eat cereal like one meal a day at least, so
Milk's so delicious.
this was not going to be. That's not going to be as tricky for me.
Don't fall. Don't fall.
Don't fall. Shit. It almost fell. Okay.
tower of-
This is more precarious than you would hope. All right, so everybody
Sounds
gets it.
flat.
Okay.
Nothing.
Everybody situated. All right, you're gonna take the top one, put it on top so you don't see, but don't look in the thing, and you're just gonna shotgun the top one. 1, 2, 7, 10, go.
Oh, yeah.
Not a lot.
From the smell, I already knew what this one was.
My favorite growing up.
What's this? We weren't allowed this one. There's too much.
I only got this at school.
Okay, yeah, at home.
Remember the little... That's the only time I ever got it.
Okay, Bubby's the one questioning this one, so I'm gonna let Bubby take the first guess here.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Tyler, would you agree?
I would second Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Amanda, were you also on that?
Yeah.
100% it's cinnamon toast.
So good.
As soon as I smelled it, dude,
Yeah.
I was like, I knew exactly what this is.
You can taste the butter, the cinnamon. It's so delicious. Did you have French Toast Crunch?
No, is that good too?
I don't know if it's still out. It was a limited time thing, but it's 100%. It tastes like cinnamon toast or French toast, and you can taste the butter and the powdered sugar. It's so good.
I'm not allowed whole milk, by the way, anymore. I'm not gonna have 2%, and
Then why are you drinking?
Yeah.
because it's a special treat for
Oh,
me.
I see.
Okay.
It's not.
We
the
won't tell.
It's not. She's going.
No,
to hear
no
it.
one's gonna know.
She's going to hear it in 2 to 3 months when she catches up. But
All right.
all right, so that was pretty good. That's a good start. Now I know there is one Fruit Stripes gum with cereal in here, and I'm sorry for that, but it's going to happen.
Okay.
All right, Tyler, count down.
Cup 2. 1, 2, down the hatch.
There's too much in this one. This is an ASMR podcast for the ages here. This one, growing up, was one of my favorites for sure.
This one was good. I liked its brother better. If it's
Same.
what I think it is.
Same.
All right, I'm gonna let Tyler take the guess here because now he's throwing me off. Oh wait, a minute, Bubby, you have yours. Okay, Amanda, you're good.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler,
Well,
what
I'm
do you
with
think?
Tyler. If he's wrong, I'm wrong.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Incorrect.
Really? Okay, I know what it is.
Amanda?
There's 2 of them that are similar.
I don't know. It's chocolate. I didn't eat chocolate.
Bobby?
cereal.
Cocoa Crisp.
Yeah, it's Cocoa Rice Krispies.
Yeah. It
One
was,
hundred.
it was one of the 2.
I didn't
It
know
could
that
have
was
been-
a thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
look, you can see here.
What I was
It
thinking
looks
of was
like Cocoa
Cocoa
Pebbles.
Pebbles.
Oh, this is
It tastes like cocoa. I think
yeah. No,
those-
I think they're almost the same.
but Fruity Pebbles were one of my favorite growing, which I think is what
Yeah.
Amanda was hinting.
I still got a little more to go here.
Yeah. Same texture. Very good.
Yeah, this was
That was a thing when you were a kid.
Which one?
dinosaurs still roam the earth. Yes, but they still had Cocoa Rice Krispies. Yes,
I
Stephen
didn't
Kellogg
know
was
that
still
they-
alive, but
Yeah. I didn't.
you call him Steve Kellogg?
I figured that was
What'd
like a
I
new
say?
thing.
Steve Kellogg.
Steve.
no, not Stephen. What's his name? John Kellogg?
I don't know. I love Steve Kellogg
I
though,
think it's
whoever he
John.
is.
John Kellogg.
Mr. Kellogg and his see, all he made was like crappy old like granolas and muslixes.
Those are
and
the
stuff.
cereals I liked as a kid.
I thought that was
you-
Post.
So
No,
I loved
that
Great
Kellogg's cereal was
Grains.
crazy as a crap house rat.
yeah.
dude.
So do you guys know why where one breakfast is the most important meal came from?
Tell me.
Kellogg,
Okay.
because he made cereal.
Yeah.
It also contained
Milk, it does the body
it also,
good.
Yes, it also contained things. So he hated masturbation,
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
and he developed the cereal basically to suppress. There's stuff in it that would basically suppress the desire.
All right, let's go down this
That
road.
was his whole
Because
thing.
he was like crazy into health.
Yes, he
health
had he
stuff.
had like a mineral bath like house where you
He
could
had like
go.
a whole cult compound where like people would go and visit. It's like a wellness center.
Yep.
And they would go and try to get, and one of the things they couldn't do is they couldn't have sex. And they ate a lot of breakfast cereals. Or they didn't call them breakfast cereals, then they just call them cereals. But
Anytime cereal.
and then they did like a lot of exercise and then walking in nature and that kind of thing.
Yep. He was a weird dude.
Yeah, he had a lot going on, but he did invent his company did invent some delicious cereals. So I'm a big fan of him. This was back in the days when like women would get you got female hysteria here. You're going to need some vibrators and some heroin.
Yeah.
And you'd go, all right, that'd be all right by me. And you could
100%
just
right.
you could just go to the store and just buy cocaine.
Yep.
Like, I'm not. I got a little bit of headache. I'm going to take some cocaine for that.
It helped.
Them times was crazy. Those people, they're living all right though. You know what I'm saying? Get cocaine for you.
Isn't that where they developed
Heroin.
Coca-Cola?
Heroin,
Yeah.
Morphine. Morphine was big too. Like you could just get morphine at the store. We all know how much I love morphine. All right.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready for the next one. Bubby, you in?
Got it.
1, 2, 7, 10, go.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
This was the disappointing one.
It's not. I don't think disappointing is the way to go.
This is 100% the most disappointing cereal in the history of the world. And I will describe it here in a moment. Once
I think this is one of my favorites.
Is it really, Amanda? Take your guess.
Is this Kix?
This is not Kix.
No.
What is it?
Tyler?
I don't think she ate the same thing we did.
No.
No.
Tyler?
Lucky Charms.
It is correct.
Yes.
Lucky Charms. It is what I like to describe.
It's bland, so I love Kix because it's bland. If I got a marshmallow, I would have known.
There-
Okay, that was my question.
Each-
you didn't get a marshmallow.
Yeah, I
each,
didn't get a
each
marshmallow.
thing had at least 2 marshmallows.
I'm not going to shove all this in my mouth at one
okay,
time.
but you can see the marshmallows in there now.
I can now. You told me not to look.
That's hilarious.
I made sure each one had at least 2 marshmallows.
Because that gives the whole flavor profile.
It's, as I like to describe
Wrong,
this,
I have
this is
one.
cat food with marshmallows is what this is.
I loved
Coated in
Kix.
sugar.
Why didn't you like Kix? Kix and Great Grains, those are my jams.
Great grains. I don't even know what
Great
grains.
are there any grape nuts in here, please?
I just
Okay,
can't.
Those are
so
pretty good.
my dad, one of my dad's
Or
favorite.
oat bran. Oh my gosh, I loved oat bran and raisin bran.
What are you
I
eating
like
there?
Raisin Bran.
Nut and honey.
Now you take that. You watch your damn mouth around nut and honey, all right? Because I
I do
will.
like nut and honey.
The commercial was great.
One of my
I
dad's
don't know if I ever ate it, but
one of my dad's favorite cereals was grape nuts.
yeah.
You ever had grape nuts,
Oh,
Tyler?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
God.
For those of you who have not had grape nuts sitting out there at home,
It's available.
you can go get it, but I would not recommend it. Okay, so think of small, very small pea gravel. Like you want to find
Like nerds.
like nerds, like oat.
but not fruity.
Yeah, oat-based nerds. And you're going to, in your brain, you're going to pour the same amount of cereal you normally would into a bowl, which is a huge mistake because you do not need that much cereal for grape nuts because it is a
Yeah.
compact cereal.
There's no air gap.
There's no air
Grape
gap
nuts.
and no sugar or flavoring in there. You have to put so much sugar in there to make that a palatable cereal when I was growing up. So it would be like 2/3 cereal, 1/3 sugar is what my standard ratio. I mean, like you get to the bottom of that bowl and you would be scraping mostly just undissolved sugar.
I love that.
Yeah. But yeah, it turns into about 30 seconds into after you pour the milk into it, it'll turn into a mush.
It's the best. Then you warm it up, and it's so good.
Well, that.
I don't even know about this. Wait a minute. So you
It's on the box.
Oh, is
says,
it now?
Try it warm. So
you
I
said-
did.
I tried to go to hell. I ain't heating up
Trying
cereal
never
and
again.
milk.
Right?
Yeah, so no, that was one of the cereals I distinctly thought of. I'm not going to get grape nuts and make everyone suffer through that. I also did not put my favorite of all time cereal, which Amanda knows, in here, mostly because I don't have any.
Oh yeah.
Because it is a seasonal treat.
I do like that now. I didn't when I was a kid.
It is the best cereal in the history of the world, Tyler.
What season?
It comes at Halloween. You can get 3 flavors, but only one of them is the correct flavor.
Is this the
Yes. Yes, it is.
not Frankenberry?
Frankenberry is one of the flavors, but it is not the correct one. No, neither is
But that's
blueberry.
what you're thinking of. Yeah.
And the one that you want is Count Chocula.
Count Chocula. Yeah. I knew where you were.
Holy crap, Count Chocula.
Oh, what?
I remember when it wasn't seasonal,
Right. I also remember when
and I
was
bought it
this.
all the time.
Yeah. And see, Frankenberry's fine. It's pink.
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Blueberry is blue. I think there's a werewolf one now, but it was not one of the
You're
original
right.
trio.
I think I did see that.
That's a new flavor. But Count Chocula, man, back in the day, if I had my choice, it was Count Chocula and then or novelty cereal.
Yeah.
Like Mr. T cereal
Yeah.
or they had like any cartoon based cereal, I would also be a big fan of. For no good reason, because they're the same exact cereal as everything else. All
I
right.
guess we were halfway through, right?
We're halfway through. This is going well. No one has died yet. Don't cheat, Bubby, and look. Bubby peeked. All right, he's not allowed to guess. On the count of 3, 1, 2, 7, 10, go. Yeah. And this is how they come out of the box. Like,
Yep.
slightly stale, but still not bad. And they're, yeah. I don't mind them. They're better with milk.
I can't think of the name.
Anybody? I know exactly what these are, but
I know.
Bobby knows. Bobby, what you got?
Pops.
That's correct. Corn.
Corn pops.
Yep.
Amanda, was this a...
I could picture a yellow box, but that was it.
Yeah.
I liked it because it tasted stale.
Yeah. And let me tell you right now, no matter how what box you get
Yeah.
of Corn Pops, it is always going to taste a little bit stale.
Yeah. It's a
And
little
they've got
cardboard
aluminum or the
Yeah. Foil
Yeah.
bag.
foil bag.
And it still don't help it none. It's still like the second you open it, that is already stale.
Well, that was the same as the
Like-
Sugar Smacks or whatever.
Sugar
with
Smacks.
With
Oh
the
my
frog.
God,
Those were
Sugar
really
Smacks.
good.
So what's the other one? There's the Sugar Smacks,
I don't
We had
think I
this
ever ate
conversation
them
the
with
other day.
milk.
and then
It was-
there's the Bear. Honey Smacks. Honey.
No.
No,
Sugar
Honey
Smacks and Honey
Crisp.
Smacks.
Honey Crisp.
Yeah.
The ones that look like there was like the honeycomb ones, and then
Oh, no, that's
but it
honeycomb.
was like the other. It was the other brand of cereals version of that.
No, this is just like Smacks, except for it's a bear instead of a frog.
I think that was the earlier version.
It is sugar. It is
Smacks?
Sugar Crisps.
Sugar.
Or Golden Crisp.
Golden
Golden
Crisp.
Crisps, yeah.
Those Golden Crisp and
Sugar
and,
Smack.
and yeah, Sugar Smacks were one of my favorites growing up.
Yeah.
Very good.
They
It was like a
also
black-eyed
they had
pea.
the for me at least, growing up as a kid, they had the asparagus problem. Where
I'm sorry.
If you ate enough of that, your pee smelled a little bit like Sugar Smacks. And I don't know why, but 100% that used to happen.
That's funny.
And that might just be a medical condition, and somebody's going to write into the podcast here in a little bit and say, oh, by the way, you have leukemia.
I think maybe you just ate too much cereal.
Or maybe I 100% used to eat too much cereal. All right, so let me ask you this before we continue on. As a kid growing up, were you bowl of cereal and milk? If you went back, did you add cereal to the milk, or do you drink milk and then get a whole new setup?
Oh, that cereal's in there. That's already seasoned milk in there.
Right, but are you drinking it, or are you just going to add more cereal?
Oh, no,
to
we
it?
put more cereal and a little bit more milk, and then we drink it all at the end.
Oh, okay.
As our product.
Amanda?
I just poured it out. I was done with it.
Amanda doesn't drink the cereal. By the way, when I went to get the milks, we had the option of Frosted Flake milk or some other cereal milk, and I went, that seems like a lot.
That seems like
Oh,
a lot
that
on top
would've
of
been-
cereal.
Yeah, I think we'll probably be struggling a little bit if I went that route. Plus, you would never be able to tell what flavor it is because it's all going to taste like,
Cotton candy milk. Or
yeah, it's all going to taste like Frosted Flakes milk anyway. But no, I was a big first bowl of cereal, drink all the milk, and then start afresh.
That's fair.
Because then I get 2 bowls of delicious flavored milk,
Yes.
which is, for me, the best part.
I really had a lot more oatmeal than I did cereal. Cereal was
Amanda
not
grew up, her and
I freaking love oatmeal.
her and then that boy from any Dickens novel, just growing up in some orphanage. Just
These suck. Can I have some more?
exactly. She just asking for more of that.
I had oatmeal for
porridge,
lunch today.
gruel.
I love oatmeal.
I like one type of oatmeal, and you cannot find it anymore. They make it still, but apparently not around here. That
Is it plain oatmeal or flavored oatmeal?
It's flavored oatmeal.
I
What,
like
what am
either.
I? Okay.
What, a
I'm
wild
like, what am I, a wild animal? No. It's the raisins and spice
Oh,
from, I swear to God, from Quaker Oats.
I think you can only find it in the variety packs now.
They still make it in a full box, and every once in a while, like I'll be at Hy-Vee and bam, it'll pop up.
Yeah, I'm a maple and brown sugar guy. I love
you
it.
got to fight all the old people for that.
Right, 100%.
You can get your raisins in.
I don't know what I like raisins. I'm gonna be real honest
I
with you.
don't
I like
think
them
I'd
in
like
candy.
the variety of texture and that
I like
experience.
See, that's what I like. I like to mix it up. I want a little bit of chewy in there with the mush.
I like the cinnamon apple oatmeal.
So, see, that's got a little bit of flavor. A little texture difference too, because you get little pieces of apple in there. But plain, you're just plain oatmeal.
No, I like other kinds of oatmeal.
Okay, what kind did you have for lunch?
For lunch,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to tell you.
It's just plain oatmeal.
It-
Just straight up
I-
bag of rolled oats.
She had that
Straight up.
a jar of morning oats that's been fermenting since the day before.
Yeah, steel rolled oats. Just
Cream of
I have
wheat.
cinnamon in there.
Did it come with cinnamon, or did you add the cinnamon?
I added the cinnamon.
it's a good
So-
choice.
That's you got to do that, right? You can't just go in. You just can't go in oat, just oat flavored oats there.
Just
oat mush.
Sometimes I put peanut butter in there. It's real good.
Does that melt up, or is it just
I use the powdered peanut butter.
what
I'm sorry.
that
The
They-
what now?
they have-
BB2?
They have,
Powdered peanut butter.
is it?
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's really good.
Does it got like protein powder and stuff in there
No,
too?
it's just like powdered peanut butter. You can add like your own whatever liquid to it. Like you can put it in like, it's easy to put in like smoothies or like oatmeal, or I put it in yogurt a lot.
This is my
You put
stop.
peanut butter in your yogurt?
Yeah, it's real good. You gotta try it. It's so good.
All right, this is my stop. I'm getting off.
That's right.
Fucking powdered peanut butter.
Taxi.
I
Out of here.
can't get my brain around powdered peanut
I'll
butter.
bring it in. I'll show you.
I wish you would.
Do I
Someone
have to
needs
eat
see
it? Can we eat it just dry?
I mean, you can. I don't know why you would.
We're going to.
Make me a smoothie. That'd be good.
Make me a sandwich,
I'll make
buddy.
you all some yogurt with peanut butter in it.
Okay. Is that homemade yogurt, or are you going to buy some store
No.
bought? Okay.
Who makes homemade yogurt?
Crazy people. That's it.
Crazy people. It's cheap.
It's like sourdough, but worse.
I'll be nice and I'll buy milk yogurt. I like the like not actual milk yogurt.
My favorite yogurt of them all is the Highland Dairy lemon. Speaking of things you can't find anymore,
Yeah.
that's right up there at the top of the list.
All right.
Peach.
But you
Best yogurt?
Highland Dairy?
Yes.
Okay. I'll accept that.
Best yogurt in the world. Yo plate, custard style. They don't make anymore.
Okay.
Vanilla bean,
Oh, fancy.
but it's custard, so it comes out. It's not like
Yep.
loose. It's
Yep.
It's so. They don't make custard style.
And you got kids though, so you know the another good option,
I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm not that rich.
right? We ain't got fanciness in us. What's you got kids though, so you got Go-Gurt.
Yo,
Oh, we
play.
have go. We have. Oh, dude, we have two kinds of Go-Gurt at any given time.
Yeah, I like the Go-Gurt. It's because you can just shotgun that thing,
Yeah.
and it's gone.
All right, we're going.
Yep,
I know what one of the two of these has to be. I'm waiting for it.
I don't know if that's true or not,
right.
but we're gonna find out. Here we go.
Ready?
1, 2, 7, 10. Shot. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think you're getting your wish. By the way, I know what the last one is. By process of elimination here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Bobby's
good.
thinking he may not
I
know this
exactly what that one is.
one. Bobby may not know what this one is. Bobby, care to take a guess?
Cheerios?
That is not you, wild animal.
I don't know.
Tyler,
Apple Jacks.
100%.
Apple.
100% that was Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks. I
Same-
knew that one as
same
soon as I
shade.
smelled the
Yeah.
cinnamon.
That's Parker's
Apple,
favorite,
Apple
actually.
Jacks.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're not a fan?
No, I like it. It's just,
Other things I did not include in here because I thought it would be difficult was shredded mini wheats.
Shredded.
The big one.
Yeah, or the big one. It's one big mega wheat, just crammed into a Dixie
Not
cup.
even frosted.
So all you get is just a mouthful of dust.
It's like swallowing a pillow.
Right. I like the frosted mini wheats. I'm a fan of the frosted mini wheats, but again, it's one of those things where if you don't eat it quick enough, you
I let it get mushy and kind of break up, and then I eat it.
you and I are totally different people here. We are.
That is true.
You ever tried the Quaker oatmeal squares?
Those are so good.
They are delicious.
I've never had those.
They look like the frosted mini wheats, but it's like a extruded oatmeal thing that they make
Mm-hmm.
into a I don't know what you call those things. A pillow,
Yeah.
square, and they're freaking delicious. It comes in a blue box, and they're so good.
They also make a snack mix with those in them, and it's so good.
Well,
I
so they
don't
got,
remember the brand.
like,
When I find it, I'll let you know.
Pretzels and like
Like a Chex Mix kind of, but with those in there.
Who-
So good.
who invented Chex Mix? I need to know this too. Like
Dr. Chex.
I got some cereal here, and I got some pretzels.
I do really like
that's what
light
happened.
cereal.
And I got some peanuts.
What else?
One thing to put. And I'm just kind of hung. I got my high as a fucking kite here, and I just want to eat all of these things at the same time. Blah, 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 blah. This is delicious. That and Puppy Chow. That's the other one I don't.
Do you like Life cereal?
Yeah, I like
yeah.
Life cereal. It's again
Life cereal.
a mush cereal. though.
cinnamon life.
It gets, but that's the best.
Oh, see, I
good.
am not.
Mushy.
I am a fan of.
Basically, if you can make cereal into the consistency of oatmeal, I'm in.
Which is basically just oatmeal at
Right.
that point. And it's all wheat.
I want a cereal that's going to hold up to whatever you throw at it.
Yeah.
I want a cereal that at the end is as crispy as it was when I started. There's one king of this, which is I know not the next cereal because that did not come in a little snack.
No, I
pack.
want it to fall on a cinder block and lodge itself in my stomach for the next
Yeah.
3 days. Just be heavy and
I would
dense.
also. I'm going to give you a hint here. I would also like it to rip the roof of my mouth apart.
I know where we're going.
It's not this cereal.
Oh, I was like, then I know where we're going.
No. I want it to just tear my mouth apart, and I want it to never get soggy, no matter what you do. And like 4 days later, you can come back, still be crunchy. And that's Captain Crunch. the king of cereals.
King of cereal.
But he is not in little baggy form, so he did not make this cut. So we got one left.
You ready?
1, 2, 7, 10, go.
That's what I was waiting for.
Oh yeah.
This is my wife's favorite.
Is it? Life is actually one of my wife's favorite.
Yeah.
The cinnamon.
It's-
Brown sugar, whatever that one is. It's so chemically, too.
I know, right? So good.
And you know what this is, don't you?
I'm sad now.
I think it's Fruit Loop.
Okay.
It is Fruit Loops.
I like
ding, ding.
I like Tricks better. So I haven't
Tricks
really
are good, too.
eaten
Tricks
Fruit
are just
Loops very often.
the not loop form of that.
Yeah.
Tricks were good.
Tricks for kids.
Man, I love cereal. Without.
That's the thing. It's hard to find a bad
Yeah.
cereal.
So for Valentine's Day, my wife put together little baskets for the kids, a little bit of this, a book, a puzzle. But my son loves cereal and got him chocolate covered strawberry Cheerios.
Holy crap. That's a fancy cereal right there. That's like rich people
Yeah, he
cereal.
loves them. I can't try them because they're not mine.
Oh. Like even when he falls asleep,
Nah.
not for you.
No, he's
He'll
gonna wake
know.
up. He's gonna
He
wake up
counted
and
all
count them
those.
again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back and just
He knows the
throat
exact
punch me
number
in my
that's in
sleep.
there.
Thanks, Carol.
Thank you, Carol. That was
Carol,
delicious.
That was a fun one.
You guys can take some cereal home with you when you go
Didn't
today because I've
involve
got
Malort.
right. Damn it! Now we have to drink. Somebody said Malort.
Does a shot of milk count?
Right. So yeah,
I've already killed mine.
like I can't think of a cereal where I'm like. I mean, there's some like adult cereals that
Yeah.
I'm less fan of, but I still would probably eat it. Like I'm still like, all right.
Crackling oat bran.
Oh, I fucking love it. Talking about another mush cereal.
It does
Freaking
quickly.
freaking crackling oat bran. You ever had crackling oat bran? A whole,
Yeah.
so it's a O like this, and
So good.
Like the most textured cereal.
yeah, it looks like brown crinkly cardboard.
It looks like grape nuts pressed together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it is not. It is so deliciously flavored, but it has a weird consistency too. So as soon as you start eating it, you're like,
It's like porous, so the milk gets into the middle of the cereal and
Yeah.
it starts softening like at the same rate.
and you got like 30 seconds. You got half a minute maybe before that thing is already starting to goop up on you.
Is it Graham? What's that cereal? Graham
Cracker Crunch.
Cracker Crunch? Is that what it
No,
is?
this is not that.
What is Graham Cracker Crunch?
I don't know. I'm just following
Oh.
along. He started saying
I'm just
Graham,
saying words,
and I was
man.
just gonna see if I could follow
There's
along.
a cereal that's made out of graham crackers.
Yeah.
Graham.
It might be Graham.
Golden
I
Graham.
deduced
Golden
that.
Graham.
Maybe.
Yeah, Golden
That-
Graham.
Golden
Probably
Graham is
Graham.
I
what
don't
you're
know.
asking- is what you're after.
But yeah, no, I love that one. I and all like I said, like all the novelty cereals. If you had Smurfs had a cereal back in the day, but I mean, I don't know if you remember that or not, but
Yeah.
Smurfs had a cereal.
Oh, you know what cereal I really liked? I don't know if you guys will know what it is, but it's the Crispy Critters. It was no, it was super bland. It was kind of like Kix,
It's
but
just-
they were in animal shapes.
Is this just pet food? Or did your parents feed
No.
you pet? Okay, just checking.
No,
Crispy
It had a
Critters.
commercial. It was
Fish food.
Crispy Critters.
What was
You
the
look
full?
up Crispy Critters
Yeah,
when you get a second.
I will. Would you guys be curious to know what the top 10 cereals are?
Sure.
Popularity?
So popularity top 10 cereals.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking here. We've eaten several of them. We have to have
At
eaten
least half of them.
at least half of them. There's got to be like an adult cereal in there too. Like Raisin Bran's got to be up there, right? I like a good Raisin Bran.
Good.
I like raisins.
Raisin Bran Crunch? No. Which is like the worst cereal in the history of cereals for you.
You know what I really like too?
Welcome to the I'm High podcast, by the way.
It's the Raisin Nut Bran.
Yep.
That was really good.
Yep.
All right. So I'll go
That had like the big round hunks of
Yeah.
They were like like it was a raisin, but it was like coated in more stuff.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
So this is the top 10 breakfast cereals ranked according to Reddit.
All right. Start the number. Okay, Reddit. First of all, good luck to us all.
Right.
Start with number 10.
Number 10. There's a white page now.
A white page. So Tyler's got nothing.
Nope.
Internet?
Oh, there we go. Number 10, Fruity Pebbles.
Okay. Again, I will agree with Fruity Pebbles. I think that it's another one of those ones you got to be quick on.
You very much so.
But that one will milk up the cereal more. Fruity Pebbles and
good.
Cocoa Pebbles will turn that milk the most flavored of any other cereal.
Have you ever eaten chocolate? What's
Tyler's having a
Cocoa
stroke.
Pebbles
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Pebbles. Yeah.
with chocolate milk?
Oh no, that was definitely not allowed when I was growing up.
I never have either. I just thought about that.
And Cocoa Puffs.
I did have the option of picking up a chocolate milk one of these, but I thought that would also be too much. So
Number 9, Quaker Life.
nope. Wait,
No.
Life. That's just Life cereal.
Life.
Life
Okay.
cereal.
Yep,
Yeah.
I'll agree with that. Another mush.
Number 8, Frosted Mini Wheats.
Frosted Mini, I
good.
tell you what, they're good. I mean,
you get them the right softness.
yeah, but you can only do the baby. You cannot do that big one. They still make the big one for some. For those of you who are living abroad or don't know, Frosted Mini Wheats are about the size of a stamp.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bigger, but about the size of a stamp.
That might be the only cereal that we've mentioned that they actually have abroad.
Okay. But then they make the other version of it,
Shredded wheat.
which is the size of,
My billfold.
yeah, like a wallet.
Cell phone?
One of them, yeah, like close to a cell phone. Yeah.
Put that in a bowl of milk, and all the milk just disappears.
Yeah, you could get like 2 of those. They came in a box, so there's like, I don't know, 30 of them in this box, but you can only really take like 2 out. And they're not frosted. They're just plain old wheat flavored.
Number 7, Kellogg's Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops, which we had, and that's a top tier.
Number 1, we were going to fight about, but
Okay, that's fine. We'll get to
not
that.
amongst us with the Reddit people.
Okay.
Number 6, Lucky Charms.
Nope. Cat food with marshmallows.
Cat food marshmallows shouldn't have made the list.
I do not like it.
Oh, the internet's catching up.
Tyler's got ads now. He's got to burn through the ads here.
Yeah.
He's got to watch a 5-minute video in order to click back in.
Wow. Talk amongst yourselves while this loads.
Okay.
Oh, 5, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, a solid choice.
Yeah. Number 4, Honey Bunches of Oats. That's the one we didn't talk about, but is a very good.
Honey Bunches of Oats. Man, you ever had Honey Bunches of Oats?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good cereal.
Yeah, and they got a couple different flavors.
Here's the problem with that one. I never think about it.
Nope.
It's not one where you're like at the store and you're like, hey, I hope they have Honey Bunches of Oats. Yeah. I hope they got that cereal because I really want. No. But if you see it, you're like, oh, Honey Bunch of Oats. That's all right. I'm going to get some of that.
Get some of that. Number 3, Kellogg's Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes is a solid, and there was an option for that in here, but I wanted to mix it up a little bit. I also had Cheerios, but decided against the Cheerios.
I would have probably spit out Frosted Flakes.
Oh shit! Hold on,
I do
hold
not
on,
like
Tyler.
Frosted Flakes at all.
What about the Frosted Flake?
The flavor is real bad.
You don't like the?
I'm okay with
too
a
much,
flake, but frosted.
Too much sugar. You just want. They do make regular. That's just cornflakes.
Just
Otherwise,
cornflakes. I'm
It's just
cool with
Post
the cornflake.
oh, see,
Just Post Toasties.
Post toasties.
I don't know.
Post is the
Same
brand. So
thing.
Yeah.
it's a cornflake, a dry
Yeah.
cornflake.
Oh, maybe.
That's old school. Like if you go back to Mr. Kellogg's sanatorium or whatever he called it there, that's what you're eating.
Straight up corn.
Yeah.
You're just eating flake, bran flake.
So number 2 is one of my favorites growing up also, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Honey Nut Cheerios. There's nothing wrong. And little kids in a baggie. That's. I mean, you're selling a lot of Honey Nut Cheerios in this world.
Okay, this
have
is where
some
we
at home.
fight.
All right.
Do you
This,
guys want to? Okay, what do you think number 1 is?
I have no idea.
Okay, what? Thor,
I know what I would put as number 1. It would be Captain Crunch, obviously,
Okay,
but
what
that's
would you
not
put as
obviously what it is.
I would have gone with, I don't know.
Did they put Rice Krispies as number
There's a
1?
lot.
No,
Okay.
plain Cheerios.
Fuck you.
No,
As
that's
the
what
number
little kids
1.
eat. Is they eat a lot of plain Cheerios.
I was like, "Fuck you, plain Cheerios."
Fuck you, plain Cheerios. If
if it's
I
most
had the option
selling, it
between,
might be that.
if I had an option between, no, they didn't say most selling. They said best.
Yeah,
That was best, top 10 best cereals.
100%.
If I had the option between regular Cheerios and nothing, I will choose nothing
Yes.
every single time.
Yeah,
Regular Cheerios are good.
No.
Yes, they are.
Honey Nut Cheerios. See, they made a far
don't have
superior
Honey Nut.
product.
right.
You
They're
don't
like,
have to put sugar on
Apple
it.
cinnamon Cheerios.
See,
okay,
Yeah.
I'll
Like
accept
that.
that.
still better than regular Cheerios.
It's my choice.
Chocolate covered strawberry Cheerios.
Apparently the best because you're not even allowed to try
They
it.
do have chocolate Cheerios.
Chocolate Cheerios.
So that was according to Reddit. I don't dislike Cheerios. I like just regular sugar and a banana on, but that's not top.
No, that's
one
not top.
cereal.
That's not the number 1 cereal of the world. Like
Any of those could have taken number 1 in my book over Cheerios.
100%. Yeah.
All right.
And
Who,
they're
who cuts up a
Frosted
banana
Flake.
and puts in their cereal?
I do not. And I'll eat a banana, but
I have.
I do. I don't do it very often.
Like
but
flakes, especially. I'll
Yeah,
do it with flakes.
sure.
what about strawberries? You gonna chop up some strawberries, put them in there, Bobby?
Special K.
Not very often.
Blueberries, put some just sprinkle those on top.
You're getting fancy.
You got to put the fruits on there. You know, it's a part of a well-rounded breakfast.
Yep.
At my grandma's house, we only had the option for regular Rice Krispies, and so you usually put a banana in that because
So dry and unpleasant.
they're not very good.
They have one purpose in this world: regular Rice Krispies.
That is to make Rice Krispie treats.
That is 100% correct, and you need to put enough marshmallow in there because if you do not, it is so dry. So dry. You're just like, oh, Rice Krispie treat. Oh, I need milk.
Mickey Mouse makes good Rice Krispie treats.
Does he just in your kitchen mixing them up with it? You got like
No,
a,
if you-
you got a rat
you go
ratatouille
to-
situation going on in there.
Like
If you
the
go to
Keebler
the-
elves, they're not real, right?
Your world.
Not in Bubby's world. Bubby, there's a Mickey Mouse in his kitchen right now cooking him some dinner.
You need to lay off the LSD.
Bubby's been microdosing. That's the third time I've said microdosing today.
That's good.
I don't know what's been happening today.
Make sure and work that in there.
You guys are rubbing off because I bought gummy vitamins recently.
Oh, I thought that story was going to go awesome, and then it went disappointing. Do those gummy vitamins have any amount of THC in them whatsoever?
No.
Did you see?
Not yet.
By the way, I think it's Florida that's trying to pass a law that you can only sell up to maximum 2 milligrams per package.
That's not even worth paying for the THC.
How many packages do I have to buy? Like if you wanted a 50 and you got to buy 25 packages and stack them.
And you've eaten that much gummy.
Yeah.
And now you
so
just
much. Those gummies got to be like, they got to be like those, what are the breath strips? You know, the little Listerine. They got to be like Listerine strips. And you just got to 25 of those. That.
Just 50.
Yeah, 50. Oh, your day would be over because that is not taking any time to get into your bloodstream right there. That is going straight to the brain. All right. For any THC manufacturing businesses out there, copyright on the Listerine THC strips. You get your own ideas. Stop stealing mine. Ideas. Or if you'd like to, or if you just sign up for the Patreon, we'll call it even.
Yeah.
$3 a month.
Get you a Mad Lib and a Phineas Ferb and call it even.
Yeah, I got to draw a thing in a minute. Oh,
I know. I forgot to bring stuff.
I forgot to send you the measurement. Did anybody send you a measurement?
Nope, not a one. So I just made them. I was like,
I spent a half an hour wandering through this house trying to find the cloth tape measure.
All you have to do is get a piece of string or a piece of wire and do it, and then measure that.
That seems like a way smarter plan than what I had going on.
Yeah.
Which was to spend a half an hour looking for. I know there's a fabric tape measure in this house.
That's
somewhere.
why we always say you're so smarter than we are.
I literally just spent and I could have just got a piece of string, but nope, I'm too stupid to do that.
It would have worked.
And
or then wire or anything.
Then I didn't find it, and I just gave up. And I was like, I got to remember to do this at work tomorrow. And of course, I did not remember to do it at work the next day.
Well, before next week,
okay.
Send me a measurement.
I will try. I will endeavor to do that.
I only loosely tied them.
Okay.
And then forgot that it was Monday, so did not bring them.
And you're making one for our newest.
Mine
yes.
And I am going to work on the drawing. I've got a plan.
Okay.
I gotta find some stuff, but I'm gonna draw a thing.
Okay.
It is not gonna be.
Headset's coming.
I'm not just gonna trace a body part.
Yeah.
Mine's that one.
Okay. Well, we need a ruler. I can't just eyeball that. I'm really bad at that.
I'm pretty sure Bubby's measuring his penis now. That is not where the friendship bracelet is. So.
I mean, you just give me the measurement and I'll make it whatever size you want. But
Bubby,
I can see that your wrist is longer than 2 inches. I don't know why you gave me this.
And Bubby, I'm just going to tell you now: when you go to the Taylor Swift concert, do not trade those bracelets with those young ladies. You will end up in jail. All right.
Now I'm scared.
I'm going to hit cereal. I'm going to hit my list now, and I have the most important one here at the top of the list. And I would like to call out the betrayal of Tyler and Amanda.
Yes.
You sons of bitches. Both of you.
okay.
We are undesirable people.
Okay.
Why?
So, as you know,
Whatever.
I am California sober.
I'm not going to argue.
And the reason I take the gummies, the reason I take the gummies is to help me sleep. Because before, when I was not taking the gummies, I have crazy vivid dreams. And so those dreams will wake me up 6 times a night.
What do we do in your dream?
So I was on the phone with Tyler, talking to Tyler, and I get we finish our conversation, and we go to hang up, but Tyler forgets to hang up the phone. And then in the background, I hear that Tyler and Amanda have started their own podcast,
God, we suck.
which I am not invited to. Bubby, you were also not invited to this podcast.
Yeah, it's called Shit We Can't Tell Thor.
Right? Check that out on your local, check that out on iTunes or Google Podcasts or wherever you download your podcasts.
In your dreams.
In your dreams. And I woke up at 5 a.m, very upset with you two. I like could not go back to bed upset because you guys were having a podcast without me. And that felt like a betrayal.
Oh.
And I could not go back to I had to get up. I was done.
Get out.
And this was like a Saturday. which was even worse. I was like, God damn it, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, that's
Game
terrible on
sleeping.
our part.
So I just wanted to say that I was very upset with your betrayal, and how dare you have an imaginary podcast for that. I just want to
We will. I will say
Like
this,
they have
we
time
will-
to show
we
up
will
at
not
this
do it
one.
again.
Yeah, right. I can't even get to show up this one, and you think they're gonna have their own on the
Right?
side one where they gotta set everything up and do all that stuff?
I have now disassembled this entire rope
But where did that rope come from? Just
It was sitting right here.
in my
oh,
pocket.
okay.
Oh, okay.
I've been so I did a magic show this weekend, and
Not on his own.
not on
He
his
was.
own. I was
he
working a magic show.
He was an employee who was running
Magician
audio
Tyler.
for a magic show.
And I took my kids, 5 and 7,
Mm-hmm.
and he did the trick of where you tie the rope up and you cut it, and then it leaves the knot in the middle, and
Yep.
the person goes, "All right, pull your gun out," and he puts his hands out there, and goes,
Gun out.
and the knot goes boom, and pops off.
Right.
My son wanted me to learn that. He's like, "You have to learn that trick and do it." And I was like, "All right, I'll spend 10 minutes to figure out how that trick is done."
Okay. That is not Professor's Nightmare. Which is another good rope.
It's super easy trick.
Yeah, another rope cutting trick that's really actually pretty good. It's called Professor's Nightmare, and it was one of my favorites. So back in the day, when I worked at the World of Magic in Branson, Missouri, the World of Magic, they went out of business. I ran the magic shop there, and one of the tricks that we sold was called Professor's Nightmare, and that's an old trick. Like every magician knows Professor's Nightmare. The thing about that trick is, it's 3 pieces of rope and the instructions.
Oh, 3 different lengths of rope.
And the instructions. So you could just make those yourself. You didn't need anybody to help you out there. You just photocopied the instructions, put 3 pieces of rope, the instructions in a manila envelope, and sold it for $10.
Yeah.
It was a money-making machine.
Yeah.
And I was the champion of that trick
You're
back
what?
in the day.
30 cents of rope in it.
Yeah, if that. It's just white, just like white paracord rope. Yeah.
That's
and
a cool little trick though when it's done right.
Yep. So there's that. Does anybody have any? Amanda, you had something on your list.
I do.
All it says is headline contest.
Oh yeah.
I heard that. Thanks.
So my sister Caroline is going to have a surgery in the next couple of months where they're going to cut her neck from like ear to ear.
That's called
murder.
What?
That's a murder. That's not a surgery. And do not trust that man in
I'm
his white
appalled.
van.
Well, and it's like her 3rd time, so the scars.
Oh, they're not good at murdering then.
The scars getting pretty impressive, but
Third time's charm.
she would like
deeper.
Like ear to ear. Like
Neck, ear to ear.
not quite ear to ear, but a lot.
I've never.
All the
We don't
important
know.
bits.
I want to look at this scar now.
Oh, I don't have my phone. But anyway,
Bring her on the podcast. We're gonna stare at a scar.
That's not rude.
you're gonna have to wait till.
Mole,
There's
mole,
next
mole,
one.
mole, mole.
But she would like for us to have a contest to come up with like what she can tell people of what happened when the Thors of the world are just staring at her.
100%.
She can say whatever like this like
All right, this
I
is-
said like a headline. We don't need to come up with like a whole in-depth story.
No,
but
you just gotta
shark
the
attack,
starting
you know.
point. You gotta give it. All right.
So think about it.
Yeah, this is your homework.
it.
This is your homework for next week, everyone. I want you to have one solid story. And if you would like to join in with us on this contest, you may enter this contest with no prize whatsoever. Or I guess I could send you a box of cereal because I got a lot of those right now. You can write us in at the podcast. It's allfishandchips@gmail.com and give us your best start of a story to,
Like a headline. Like,
a
what would be
headline,
the newspaper headline for that
to
story?
explain your scar, your continuously thickening scar going from ear to ear across your neck.
Just look at the person and be like, "You should see the other guy."
Save your good stuff for next week because we're going to come back around on this. Somebody remind me when we get back next week,
Oh yeah, I will.
and we're gonna come up with an awesome story that she's just going to be able to look people dead in the eye and tell them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm in. That sounds like a fun. And again, if you're listening to the podcast, you will have missed your opportunity, but send them in anyway because we'd love to hear them, and she can change her story later because we're just going to do this next week. But whatever.
So this just reminded me of this small little thing I thought about. I was talking to someone about this today. So my dad was telling me the other day that he had surgery whenever he was in college at one point. It was something small. It wasn't, I don't know if it was gallbladder or what. I mean, it wasn't anything super major. Well, he's got, he had an Asian doctor at the time, and the guy is in there doing whatever, and he goes, "Oh, shit." And was like, that is the last thing that you want to hear from
Right.
anybody.
Oopsie doopsie.
That's exactly what I told him. The way he said it. Oh shit! And he reaches in and does. I don't know. I just thought about that.
I'm fine.
Has anyone seen
Sorry.
my watch?
Yeah.
Where is my watch?
Is this a junior man?
Callback Seinfeld. Bubby, you got a story this week?
I do.
Okay, I'd push Parker.
Need a photographer.
Need a photographer.
I just want to say that.
I gotta find.
All right.
I have not even bothered looking. I'll be real honest.
Go ahead, Bubby.
All right. So I've told you that Parker has certain ways he has to do everything.
Sure.
Right,
So
like eating dinner. The dog's got to be outside.
yes. Well, today is President's Day.
Okay.
We're all off work and out of school, so we spent the day together.
We
I was not off.
we were not off work or out of school, Bubby. Just FYI.
I'm just talking about my family.
Okay.
The church wants to know where you were actually.
Yeah, they called looking for you.
Well, I was at the Chesterfield Family Center swimming.
Very
We were in the pool. So Parker,
Indoor pool.
indoor pool.
nice facility.
They have play areas for kids and a hot
just-
tub and a big old huge slide.
This is 90% pee.
That's all
well, it is
pool.
now.
It's now that Bubby's been there.
No.
Sorry. Continue your story.
And so the whole time we were there, only thing Parker did was go from hot tub to the slide. Slide down once, get out, go to the hot tub
He's got to warm
for
it up.
about 5 minutes. Go to the slide, get out, go to the hot tub, and then he did that the whole time we were there.
Does the heat make him move faster?
I-
And you've warmed it, like loosening it all up. You got to.
He's trying to make weight for wrestling.
He's trying to make weight.
gotta lose.
For 100%, Bubby. You need to sign that boy up for wrestling.
I wouldn't be against that.
He's gonna burn off a lot of energy. I'm telling you right now.
He'd probably start eating more.
Did you ask him why it was hot tub to slide just back to back?
I don't ask
I
him
don't know.
why.
My kids do
Anymore.
that too.
I don't ask him why.
That's all they do is hot tub to slide.
They go, well, hot tub to cold. They call it the hot pool and the cold pool.
I see.
And they'll go, Dad, we'll go to the cold pool. And they'll go over there for a little bit. And then I will go to the hot pool. And they just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
That's how you get. That's how you get like
Entire
have an
day.
aneurysm or like a heart attack or something. Like,
Right?
just run that back and forth until finally you just stroke out there.
Jacks up your body, your temperature, and everything.
Yeah, you
else.
can't get normalized anymore, and your body's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just shutting down.
I'm out.
Do you guys go to the one there in Nixa? Or is it
The pool?
Yeah.
It was
The-
closed this. You mean the community pool?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was closed this last summer because there was a giant leak that they thought they got fixed and it didn't.
Oh.
We would go down.
Methane
to,
leak.
We went down to Branson a couple times. We went to the one in Ozark. There's a lot of nice pools around.
Yeah, there are.
I don't swim in communal waters.
If it wasn't for my kids, I would never show up.
I have an in-law who has a pool that allows us to come and swim in their pool. You can go and there's nobody else there if you want.
Oh, that's nice.
It is nice. I'm like, this is how rich people live. This is the way to do it.
I think we should do a podcast from there.
Amanda has her own pool,
I
Summertime
do.
poolside podcast.
Well,
right?
I got rid of it because of the squirrel.
You know,
You're gonna get a new one.
Yeah, I haven't. The one that I normally get was sold out on.
How are you still milking that cereal, by the way?
I don't really like this. I'm just bored.
Or
she's bored. I'm tired of.
I
I'm
told
tired
my
of you
Tom
sons of bitches already. All right, Bubby, you do anything good for Valentine's Day? You go anywhere and do anything fun?
No.
All right, that is a story that I would love to hear. What is happening over there? Because
no,
Bubby thought about it, laughed to himself, and then said no. So tell us about how you got arrested.
I honestly I can't even remember where we went or what we did. It's been that long ago.
The
Kind of like a-
magic that's that long ago. I think it was 5 days ago.
Yeah, I think it was Bubby in the bedroom.
It's okay.
I
It's
can
not a
tell you
holiday.
what I can tell you what I was gonna do.
Okay.
That I'm glad did not happen. So I did send my wife flowers for Valentine's Day, but my plan was I was leaving that morning and going to Kansas City to the parade. And I'm so glad that I changed my mind.
Right, because for those who don't know, there was a this is Bubby's talking about the victory parade for his beloved Kansas City Chefs, and They were having a parade last Wednesday.
Right, on Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day to celebrate the win and so on and so forth.
My wife had to work anyway, so she said, I love you so much you can go to the parade.
And Bubby said, I'm going to go to the parade. And luckily did not, because somebody at the parade said, I'm going to shoot that sumbitch right over there. And then went ahead and did it. Because America and the hell. But that happened.
Yeah. I did see where all the children were discharged, though, from the hospital.
Oh,
like the children that were affected by
Gotcha.
Got shot, yeah.
So that's good.
Let's just break that sentence down for half a second, especially for those folks living overseas. We are happy that the children who got shot at the parade
I've been discharged.
have been let go from the hospital. And we're not angry that the children got shot.
I did not. I'm sorry. I did not know. What did I say?
No, that was it. I was just...
Did I say it like that, though?
No, it's just America. Just America. We're to the point now where like, yeah, the kids got shot, but they're fine.
Oh, I got you. Yeah,
We're not upset that the kids...
We are happy that the news came out that those children are
Right.
in fact,
We're not...
all right.
For some reason, we're not mad the kids got shot anymore. I don't know what's happening anymore. Ever since they killed that big monkey, shit has gone sideways. And that's all I know.
Long live Harambe.
Harambe, R.I.P. We miss you, buddy. Tyler, did you go anywhere, do anything fun for?
No, we didn't do anything. Actually, we had. So I do rehearsals at the church that I do run sound from time to time, and I was supposed to be there, but the gentleman that works with me said, "Hey, I'll cover all this if you guys would like to be home with your spouses." So I got to be home with my wife and kids, and I think we watched a movie, and I think made sandwiches or something.
Sandwiches. Oh,
So nothing
Fanciest.
fancy, but I got to be home.
fanciest of all beef slurries.
I think I went to bed at 9:30, and it was a nice night.
Oh, Mandashai. Would you like
It's
that?
not a holiday, so I didn't do anything.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a day, just another day.
Just another day. Well, me and the missus went to Top Shots,
Yeah,
Big Shots, whatever the
Top Golf.
Big
Top
Shots.
Golf, whatever it's called
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't remember.
It's one of those 2-tier, hitting the golf balls in out onto the driving range kind of places.
Drinking your margarita.
Drinking you
Because the one here is not at an actual Top Golf, right?
I think it's Big Shot.
It's owned by
Big
Top
Shot.
Golf.
Yeah.
They bought it.
But I think it's a big shot.
Oh.
So we go out there now, and had a lovely time, good food, hit the ball. Not the point of my story. There's a young gentleman working at this golf establishment. We get there 15 minutes early. There are people in our bay, so we have to wait. So I'm standing there kind of waiting. And I look to my right, and there's a young gentleman over there. This gentleman I have just before mentioned, who is doing a full-on dance routine. There is no music playing. But I mean, when I say full-on, he has this dance down. It appears to be a Michael Jackson. Okay? And he is doing every move. He's got the spins. He's, hand to the chest and flipping out the arm, kicking the leg, the whole 9 yards. And I am mesmerized. Okay? This is by far one of the best people I've seen dance ever. And nobody was watching him. He's on this little counter in the back, which no one is going to. And he is full on doing this entire dance. And I am just like, and Jordan's like, come on, let's go over here. And I'm like, I can't.
This guy's still going.
He is going.
It'd be rude for me to.
And he is fantastic. Like, he has every move. Like, he has practiced this. There is no way this is like his first time attempting this. He has been practicing this dance. And I am like, I will never be able to compete at this level. It made me feel bad about my abilities right here, right now. And I didn't even know I was in a competition, but I 100% lost. And then
Have iPods in or anything?
no.
Oh,
iPatch. Did he have an eye patch?
iPods.
I was
Does he have
what the
iPods
hell
in?
difference was that?
No, he had no music going at all. This was all internal. The entire soundtrack was internal, which made it even better.
Oh yeah.
But I 100% could follow along. I don't know what song it was, but I was 100% like, all right, here we go. So he does that until they call us, and then I'm forced to leave. I have to go spend time with my wife. Boo. Because I want to watch this kid do his gig, because I know the finale is coming.
Yeah.
And I got to be a part. So off I go. So disappointed. We're on the first floor, kind of far off to one side. And we're hitting golf balls for a while, and then I look to my left, and he's back. And he's straightening up golf clubs or doing whatever his job is. I don't know what his job is. But then, like, between, like, straightening things up, pop, pop, pop. Like he's got like 3 bars that he does, and then he moves on to the next thing, and then pop, 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 the next bit, and he moves on to the next thing. And I was like, if boy bands were still a thing, I would sign your ass up because you are ready to go.
Ready to go.
So whoever you were, sir, you made my Valentine's Day. I'm going to be real honest with you. That was awesome.
That's funny.
So have I told you guys about 40s music and what happens when you hear 40s music?
I don't know.
Okay. So
But I would love to hear it again. And plus, it'll mark one off the bingo.
no, I have not told this story already.
Are you sure?
I know for 100% fact I have not told
Okay.
this story. So anytime you're watching a movie, like especially a scary movie, and shit's about to go down, they always are going to play some song from like the 40s. Hello, my honey. Hello, my darling. You know, like,
Yep.
or the Jeepers Creepers. Jeepers Creepers. Where'd you get them peepers? Right? And like bad shit's about to go down, right? Video games the same way. If you hear some 1940, 1930s ass music, shit's about to go
All
south.
high end.
Yeah. And you hear that, you better just turn and
Transistor radio.
run. Just pick a direction and go as fast as you can in that direction because bad shit is about to happen, okay? Now that you know this fact, like every time you're watching like a scary something, you'll hear that music kind of sneaking in and you're like, some bitch, here it comes. About 4 nights ago, maybe, we're sitting in the living room watching TV, and from the kitchen, I hear the Google lady just start talking to herself. She goes, all right, starting to play that on Pandora. And I'm like, the fuck are you doing in there, woman? Because sometimes at Google just sets herself off and she just does the thing because she thought she heard something from a mile away and she's just going to do something. And I'm like, a lot of times she'll give you, like, I can't find that information. Here's a link you can follow. I'm like, I don't even know what you're on about. She goes, I'm going to start playing this song on Pandora. And then that fucking music starts, dude. Like 40s ass music starts.
like,
And
nope.
I just freeze
I'm
up.
out.
I just freeze up. I'm like, shit, here we go. And I'm like looking around. And so I like get up and I quietly look around the corner and I'm like, there's nobody in here. And then I look in the kitchen and she's just sitting there playing music to herself. And I'm like, holy fuck, this is where I die.
That's it.
And so all night I was just paranoid. Like I mean, like sound. I went down and checked the front door probably 4 times in the middle of the night because I was sure there's an axe murderer like coming to get me because that damn music started playing.
That's funny.
So thanks for that, Google. I'm really appreciative of you just trying to ruin my entire night.
I have an Alexa in my office on my desk, and I have a huge TV on my wall I use as a computer screen. And so sometimes a video I'm watching, one of the guys' sister's name is Alexa. So he'll say, Alexa's so-and-so, and my Alexa on my desk will just start answering and saying, I'm sorry, I can't find that, or
Right.
start playing music
The,
or something.
the Google lady will have answered to almost anything at this point. I know she answers to Boo Boo because I call her Boo Boo all the time. And
Sit, boo boo, sit.
yeah, and she'll just chime in. She's like, sure,
Ubu.
that's Ubu. Yeah, sit, Ubu, sit. Good dog.
I know.
Call me out in front of the entire world.
I felt the
Right.
same when I saw it. I was like, dang it. I've been doing it wrong my whole life.
She called your shit right here live on air. Another Valentine's Day thing I just want to throw out here. Went to Hardee's during this Valentine's season.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know. It was I make bet. It wasn't Burger King, so because that's the worst choice you can make is Burger
I
King.
don't think so. I
Oh.
think Hardee's might be the worst.
Really, Hardee's breakfast is not bad.
I like their ham sandwich. That's the one thing I like is their hot ham and cheese sandwich.
Hot, Tyler likes a good hot ham and cheese, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
I like their breakfast. They fresh make the biscuits.
their biscuits and gravy is really good.
So for this Halloween season,
That's a holiday.
Frankenberry.
That was
Franken-
confusing. You were trying to pick a holiday and
Yeah.
you miss.
I miss by a long shot too. During this Valentine's Day season, I've said Halloween like 10 times though this episode. So during this Valentine's Day season, they're going to go ahead and make the biscuits heart shaped for you. It doesn't help. That's not making it better. It's actually making it harder to eat because now you got a pointy end and like because all your food is designed for round. But then you went, nope, we're not doing round for right now. So all the food's just going to fall off your biscuit. Sorry about that. But it's heart shaped, so you got that going for you. But Tyler, what?
That was
I
all.
want to show you something here in a second.
Okay.
Go ahead.
You don't want to share it with the podcast. You just this is just for. All right. If you'd like to find out what Tyler is about
will
to show
post
us, write into the podcast and we will send you the link. Oh yeah, I know exactly what we're doing here. All right, let's go ahead and hit this one. let's go ahead and hit this one real quick.
So for Valentine's Day, right? The good friends over at Reese's who make our lovely peanut butter cups and our
Delicious.
our bunnies for Easter and our trees for
and
Christmas.
their little Reese's pieces that ET loved so much.
They have developed a heart-shaped Reese's for Valentine's Day. And it is not so much pink as it is, well, kind of pink. It's also, you could call it flesh tone.
Yeah, it's,
When you flip said heart, so the heart isn't, if you think of a heart,
a little
you think of
elongated.
big, real wide, and it comes to a point.
it's not your
They've
standard.
had those for a long time. They just changed the color.
Yeah, it's elongated and
it-
narrower. And
so
when you flip it around,
Well, if you think of a standard heart, for those of you trying to visualize,
It looks like a butt.
No, if you think of a standard heart, it's
It
kind of
looks like a
round.
butt.
It looks like a butt. It's kind of okay. Amanda's
being nice.
thing goes with my description. It's kind of round and full, and this
upside
one
down
though
butt.
is a little more elongated. It's kind of stretched out.
and the top of the lobes of the heart aren't exactly identical.
Right.
And just so happens when you flip it upside down and put the point towards the top, it looks like a ball sack.
Right. You could hang this on the back of your truck if you wanted to.
Most people in this area do. So we will post that if you haven't seen it.
If you haven't seen it
It's
yet,
all over the internet.
yeah, it's
but
on the internet, but we'll go ahead and post it on the website so you can check out that. For some people, that might have been their Valentine's. You don't know. That might have been how they spent Valentine's Day. So this is just a either happy or horrible reminder of how their day went. The fat cat's here to visit. She's just kind of coming through, and she's coming around the side there on you, Tyler.
Amanda, did you talk about headline contest?
Holy
oh my gosh, Bubby.
Bubby, I really wish you would participate in the damn podcast. You have homework. You have homework for this episode. What is your homework for this episode?
Oh, that. Okay. Well, I
Bubby,
didn't know what you called it.
on the
That.
out of the hour or so that we do this podcast, how much do you think you pay attention to it? How much of that podcast are you actually awake for?
Cereal.
I would say,
that's fair.
all right. On that note, I think we're going to wrap this one up because Bobby's obviously not listening. You folks at home might be quitting on me too. So if you've enjoyed the podcast, make sure you listen to it on your, well, I guess if you enjoy the podcast, you're already listening to it, but tell your friends about it. You can check us out on the website. It's allfishandships.com. You can write us an email. As we said before, please write in for the headline contest. And it's allfishandships@gmail.com. You can check us out on Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. None of those are getting much love right now, but Facebook, you're getting a lot of love right now. That's where we're kind of everybody's watching the cat. I'm freaked out. You can kind of check us out. That's where we're posting most of our content. I'm trying to keep up with the other ones as best I can, but Facebook's the one we've kind of landed on. You can check out our Facebook group. It's in the show notes, as well as it's All Fish and Chips on the Facebook groups section. I did finally figure out how to rename the Patreon, so you can go to Patreon/It's All Fish and Chips and join us there. Sign up for the Patreon, and you will receive a custom picture drawn by someone in the cast
I
here.
thought you weren't going to do that anymore. I thought you were doing one more, and Carol got it.
Okay, well then I'll do something else. I'm still doing a picture, and then we'll figure out what the
I
other
thought you were
thing
tired
is.
of mailing things.
I've done it twice. Well, actually, I haven't even done it twice. I've walked one of them upstairs, and I mailed one, so I really can't be a bitch about this.
Okay.
So if you are the next person after Carol, drink.
Carol.
If you're the next person to sign up for the Patreon after her, you will receive a picture drawn by someone here on the podcast and a special gift to be determined at that time. Because the friendship bracelet is apparently already gone. But I will have a good prize. We'll send you a box of cereal.
Restrict it.
Okay, Amanda may or may not. We'll figure it out. Also, I'll probably send you a box of cereal to go with it because I got a lot of those little boxes of cereal right now. So I think that's everything. I think I hit all the high points there. If I didn't, check the show notes. There's a bunch of stuff in there. Tell your friends if you like the podcast. Have them check it out too, because we'd love to grow this thing and reach out to more people and really get this thing snowballing. So on that note, my name is Thor.
Bubby.
Tyler.
Amanda.
And remember, folks, no matter what you got going on in your life, it's all fish and chips.